I'm about to feed him to the sharks right now. Get him hype right now. Yeah. You know the ground is up. Yeah. Everybody that trains, you know the game. Yeah. So let's get it. Slap it up, bump it, and roll. Hey. Yeah, that's the way that it go. Ain't no better way to better yourself in this game. You're feeling the growth. That's time on the mat. We put in the work. Believe it ain't easy, I know. But we train for the love of the game, the love of the art. Now slap it up, bump it, let's roll.
Welcome to this episode of the BJJ Campaign podcast. My name is Jeff Boone. I'm an A3 purple belt, one stripe.
Phil Coors, A2 purple belt, one stripe.
Big Gordon Ryan news, Phil.
Is there?
Yep. You know what it is?
No.
One of the three guys that has beaten him since he got his black belt 6 years ago, he's got a rematch with.
Who else has he lost to?
Points. He's lost points matches before. No. The only person to ever submit him. Felipe Pena took his back and choked him. And so that was 6 years ago. That's when he was a brand new black belt. In August, he's got the rematch with Felipe Pena, and it's a no time limit, submission only.
Are you gone?
Match. Ooh, that's a great idea. It's probably going to be no. International. It's over. I think it's over. It's in Europe somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I think.
Is that where Felipe Pena trains?
No, it's neutral.
Oh, it's just to have a.
Yeah, he wanted it in a neutral place or whatever, and Gordon Ryan is putting up 10-1 odds for Felipe Pena, and Felipe Pena bet $10,000 of his own money on top of whatever they got to $100,000 of Gordon's money. That's secured. They've locked it. They've both sent it. So, pretty exciting. I think that's a fun match.
It's the first interesting one in a long time,
right?
When's ADCC?
Who? What?
When is ADCC?
September 17th. Do you know why I know that?
Yeah, I think I do.
Do you?
Very special day.
My fucking nephew decided to get married.
It's precious.
On ADCC weekend and have me in his wedding.
It's an institution.
That's bullshit. Yeah, I don't want to be institutionalized, Phil.
Yeah.
That is such bullshit.
He doesn't care about you.
Me and Brian Reedy were going to go to ADCC.
I'm surprised you're still not going.
I'm in his fucking wedding.
Yeah, do it remote.
I'll remotely walk the whatever they are, bridesmaids, or are they no, not bridesmaids.
The kids?
No, whoever I got to walk down the aisle.
I know nothing about this entire process, so you had no idea.
I was terrible at being married, so I don't know.
Yeah. Why's the screen red?
That's because it's always red, Phil. Whenever we're recording, I mean.
Yeah, you moved. Now I can see the thing, so it looks weird. All right.
That's true. You never do see this part of it, do you?
No. Okay.
For the audience, we've moved from our normal podcast headquarter room to my worldwide sales office in the West Wing of the Boone Rosa.
Red looks bad to me, so that's all.
And Phil is just now eyeing what I eye each and every week, which is the computer and all the things it's doing.
You hit the record button. I do everything else. Don't make it look like
you do nothing else. What else do you do? I get the topics. I get to hit the record button. I do the test. What do? You upload shit.
I provide the content.
And provide subpar content most of the time. So interesting. That's so that match is in August.
Those are pretty close then. That's within a month or whatever. So if he loses, massive holes are exposed in his game again, and then he has to go up against Galvao.
He's not losing.
You know what I mean? Now there's fresh tape on him.
Yeah. I think
that's risky.
I think there's plenty of tape on Gordon Ryan for Galvao. Now, maybe not so much the other way around in Nogi. Other than that, not great performance that he had.
He did the last super fight, right? But ADCC was like 4 years ago now, right?
No, 2 years ago.
I thought they didn't have it because of COVID.
No, it was.
I thought they missed one or something.
I think it was 19, 3 years ago. I think it was 19.
Okay, so I got pushed back.
So they delayed it a year.
Okay.
I think is what it was, because it should be every 2 years.
Is Mikey doing ADCC?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I hope he does it. I hope he wins, and I hope he competes in the
Absolute.
Absolute. Yeah.
That would be wild.
That would be wild.
Probably will, because he does it in the gi.
I know, but God, I don't know how he doesn't break himself.
I don't know. He's smaller than I am.
That's what I mean, dude. Yeah. He's 135. That's big, because he's usually 125. ADCC's what's the kilo? I can't remember, but he went up. He's like, I'm not dieting for this. I'm going in. Yeah. You know, I'm like, that's good. Yeah. All he does is eat pizza, pasta. Sounds like a great diet. I don't know.
It sounds really good.
It sounds delicious, but unattainable.
Painful.
Yeah, and plus he's like, what, 25?
I don't know. I didn't know he was that old.
No, I think he's like 24, 25.
Okay.
Because he's won worlds 6 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was
That's a lot of times.
He was one of the first to beat Bruno Malfacine. But anyway, that's going to be interesting. I'm actually really looking forward to that. I don't know. I guess it's going to be on Flow. I'm not sure what it's going to be on.
What, the match?
The match. But also on Flow is like the new Ultimate Fighter for Jiu-Jitsu. It's WNX. So Hollywood Mike is the host, and Tim Spriggs and Craig Jones are the coaches. I've only watched part of the first episode. They had 32 people come in, and they went at it the first day, and 16 move on. There are no weight classes, no time limit, submission only. I love it. That's the best. That's the most interesting way to watch jiu-jitsu. And what's his name? The younger Tackett, Andrew.
I don't know who the Tacketts are.
William Tackett's the older one. Yeah, Andrew Tackett, who's like 18 and a brown belt. He had a 50-minute match. And the thing I love is they only showed like clips of the match, you know, and the interesting stuff. So I thought it was really good to watch. But also, like, J-Rod went against this guy and got buggy choked in like 30 seconds. And that's what he does. He's a buggy choker.
Really?
Yes.
It seems like a weird strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, let your guard get past and get in side control. Yeah,
I mean, I'm good at that part.
Right. No,
and I've been practicing
you
it,
are.
But
You are.
It just doesn't seem like that should be the first strategy.
You've tried the buggy choke, haven't you? Where Avery was doing it?
When who?
Avery was practicing?
No, I think we saw it somewhere before that. But I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
Yet.
I think you would do well at it. I mean, it's pretty easy.
I'm good at the first part.
Not for me. I've got the physical limitations of poor flexibility.
Yeah.
Working against me. Trying to get better at that. But yeah, so the who's next. So I guess Tim Spriggs and Craig, and Tim Spriggs to me is the least interesting grappler in the world.
He won that. Who's number one? Didn't he beat somebody he wasn't supposed to?
Conan Duarte.
Yeah.
Yeah, he heel hooked Conan Duarte, which was a shock because I hadn't seen much from it. It's always like.
Would jiu-jitsu be more fun to watch if you got rid of heel hooks?
No.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
I'm asking a question.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Heel hooks are interesting. Entries to heel hooks are interesting.
I think the wrestling's more fun to watch.
Then watch wrestling.
No. It's a terrible idea.
There's plenty of that on.
Never watched it once.
There you go.
I can't even watch my friends' wrestling matches. I'll just be like, I'll skip ahead here. Yeah, I can't watch it.
You didn't watch Joey's wrestling matches? I watched every one of them.
Nah, fast forward. I can't. They're
terrible.
so long. They're so long.
They're not that long.
I don't know what's happening.
You've got the attention of a cricket.
It's terrible. Yeah.
Terrible.
0 chickens in that video. I can't watch
it. Hen hub.
That was funny. That was really funny.
So Tim Spriggs, it seems like he wrestles and he just stalls. When he was an ADCC, and I'm glad he got beat early. I can't remember who beat. I think Craig Jones. No, Craig Jones didn't. Nope.
I've never seen him lose because I only saw that one match.
Oh, yeah. But it just boring. It just lays on people to the points rounds and tries to take them down, and it's just a boring match. And so I know at least that'll be a good match with Craig Jones at the end. I guess that's what they're doing. I mean, that's what the coaches did on Ultimate Fighter. I don't know. I don't
They
know.
fought at the end, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not, but I think that's the way it's going to go. So that's interesting. I think that's going to bring some new eyes to jiu-jitsu, although I don't know. I mean,
I doubt it. I didn't even know it was happening.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Well, all the tens of listeners that listen to this podcast will
Now
now
they do.
know, and they'll go to it.
Yeah.
Right?
Flow's really expensive.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not like
much is
accessible. I don't remember, but you had to pay for like a whole year. It's not like something.
That's the way I want it. I don't want the subscription.
Yeah.
I want to pay whatever it is for the year. Bam, done.
I
Out of
want
the
to
way.
watch it, and then when I don't use it for 4 months, I want to cancel it.
Nah,
Yeah.
can't do it.
I understand. So I think that's one of their biggest issues holding them back. Because like I've looked into getting it, and then it's like a whole year, and I'm
Now Toro Cup's on Flow.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Flow isn't good. I'm saying the way that they set up their pricing was expensive and inconvenient to sign up for a whole year.
And quite honestly, their production value was pretty poor there for a while. But
Yeah.
now it's getting better.
I have realized that producing things is impossible, so I don't judge on that. Like making this
Well, you
happen
should.
is a fucking miracle whenever they upload and there's no problems. So like, not worried about that part. But maybe for what they're charging for the entire year, they should figure out the production.
Yes, most definitely. And it's only a matter of time before Hollywood Mike gets a Hollywood deal. He's really good.
Is he?
Yeah,
Good.
he's funny. He's funny, and he's always high. That's
Oh.
why he has glasses on. Makes him funnier.
Well, yeah, probably.
So let's talk about jiu-jitsu and physical limitations.
These are mental limitations you've created in your mind. Go ahead.
I would say that is correct for most everything, except
When it's you.
me.
Got it.
Right. Right. I
Makes
would say
sense.
other people don't have limitations.
Yeah.
I do.
They're just kind of bitching.
Right.
Right. Yours
Right.
is.
I've got fact behind my basis. I can't berimbolo unless you actually help me to do it, which you did. Thank you.
You could do it when they're like over 6 feet tall.
No, Phil,
Yeah,
that
'cause
doesn't
then-
matter.
Then you could get your leg in.
No, I can't get my foot down.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of the spinning around drill.
No, I can do this spinning around drill if you don't have midget legs
Yeah,
like you.
they're just not very long.
No. So, yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about this a few times. And you were going to do the stretching out to work on the flexibility of the back. Yep. And that's happened.
I did. Yeah. Yep.
Once?
Maybe twice. Yeah. Maybe twice. 2 or 3 times.
A couple times in the sauna, just try to touch your toes a little bit.
That's what I do. Mm-hmm. That's my work on it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got this back torture device now. Mm-hmm. It's called a back bridge. And all it is this little, hump that I put on my mat outside, and whenever I do it after sauna because that's whenever feel like I guess I'm the most limber. Mm-hmm. So after jiu-jitsu yesterday and sauna, I did it and it was painful and my back cracked. I did 1 minute the first time and 2 minutes 2 additional times. I'm going to try to get to 5 minutes on it. Then I think I'll be able to Marabolo and possibly even buggy choke, because I can't do the buggy choke either because of
that's more hip tightness though, right? That I thought that relies on the pulling in with the hip flexibility.
Yeah. I've been doing the that hip flexibility mobility also for the knees over toes guy
on the yoga DVD.
Not on a yoga DVD.
Yeah. The knees over toes guy is good. I tried to watch his stuff, and then the more I got into it, the more I realized every single video is just him dunking, and I'm like, you're losing me. Like, I believe it works. Do something besides dunking.
He just wants to show himself dunking.
He just wants to dunk 4 times on every video.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Very cool.
But he shows you why he can dunk. He shows the
not nearly
precursor
enough.
Exercise.
No.
And then he shows dunk.
It's like
he should just cut away.
TikTok.
Dunk.
It's like a minute-long TikTok, and I'm like, all right, let me see what he's going to show this time. And he does 4 seconds of stretching. I got 56 of him dunking. And I'm like, just
so true.
Show I believe you don't have to sell me anymore. I know it works.
I'm sold.
Just show me.
He's like, this is for me. It's not for you, Phil. This is for me.
Yeah.
Ben Patrick, for those on Instagram, Ben Patrick and Knees Over Toes guy, fantastic stuff.
Did you hear my Joe Rogan? I recently listened to that one.
Really good episode.
No cheat meals for a year.
This is incredible.
It's weird.
It's crazy. It's insanity.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, good for him. I mean, it's going to make him dunk better.
It's crazy, but he doesn't look that impressive. You know what I mean?
He's shredded.
Yeah, but not that impressive. I feel like just through dieting, you could look like that.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I mean, not eating a lot, more restricting. Like if you just lost weight, you would look like that. Like he doesn't look as jacked as the other people. You know what I mean?
He's pretty jacked.
I mean, if you were like, oh, you'll be a better person.
He's just long and lean. No, he's not like he's not bulky. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying,
not jacked like you and me, Phil.
Right.
Is what
that's what I'm saying. If you're saying no cheat meals for a year and that's the result, I don't know. If you look like...
How long has it been since you've had a cheat meal?
Last night. Fruit snacks.
Not this morning?
I have not eaten.
Oh, okay. Oh, intermittent fasting. Yes, me either.
Yes, that's right. I was fasting until I break from my fast after open mat.
For break fast?
Yeah.
Eggs?
I have to eat in the morning before, when we're training and lifting. I have found that if I don't eat, there's no weightlifting.
Really?
I got nothing left. Yeah. After training, I'm like, I just can't do it.
Sounds mental to me.
No, I feel a lot better if I have just some oatmeal in the morning.
Dude, Jocko trains every day and fasts every day.
So he trains at 4:30 in the morning, and I train at 10 a.m. until 1.
It's the same thing.
So it's just a big difference.
It's the same thing.
No.
Yeah.
Because we go to bed at the same time.
So, that is true. That is true.
He just gets up 4 hours before me. Yeah, if I train at 8, I wouldn't eat. If I lift before class, I wouldn't eat. But going all the way till like 1 o'clock, trying to lift like up until 1 o'clock without having anything to eat, it's just like I can do it.
What time do you normally eat? Because I normally eat like at 2 to 3.
It literally just depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm working, I don't leave until 2. I usually won't eat until like 2:30 or 3 o'clock. If I'm the other days where I train at 10 and then lift after, I'm eating a little bit, just like oatmeal and a banana for breakfast. And then I'll have the eggs when I get done at 1:30 or whatever. But it's kind of depending on that.
Yeah.
And it's more just like I can do it if I don't eat. I just feel a lot better. And like I'm getting much more out of it when I've had something to eat.
I get that.
You know?
Yeah, I get that.
Just like, it's almost like if I don't eat, it's kind of like a waste of time. Because it's like I could be doing a lot more if I just felt better.
A lot more curls.
Obviously. Yeah.
Reps of 50 instead of 10.
Yeah.
Yep. I get it. I get it.
It's one thing that matters.
Yep. Yeah.
Armbar defense.
It's a terrible armbar defense. A lot of people we've done in the past, like supplementation and kind of anti-inflammatory diet
0
stuff, huh?
I don't do any supplements anymore, ever.
Do you
Isn't that
not?
weird? Yeah, never. I haven't even thought about it in a long time.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. And I feel a lot better.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Hate to break it to you.
I think your anecdotal evidence of anything is terrible.
I think it's the psoriasis shot that I take that reduces inflammation because my body makes way too much skin all the time or whatever. So that slows down all my inflammation, or it reduces it to normal people's. I don't know what it is, but either way, I feel a lot better than I used to. And I think it's mostly that shot I take that I don't feel the need to do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So either I'm like a normal person or I have superhuman anti-inflammation things going on now. Either way, I feel good.
Okay. Well, for those older grapplers, unlike yourself, like me,
who didn't think ahead and develop an autoimmune disorder that you would get a shot for 15 years after you started having the problem, you know, sometimes you have to plan ahead.
Yeah. No, that's good planning on your part, Phil. But the new Tony Robbins book, Life Force, fantastic book, really, really long, over 750 pages. And
what does that translate into in minutes?
Dude, over 24 hours at 1.5. No, I listened at 1.4. Over 24 hours.
Crazy.
Rough. But he has great...
Who's Tony Robbins? Who is Tony Robbins again? Like a life coach guy?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I heard the name. What does he do?
Tony Robbins, the most popular speaker in the world.
Okay.
The Netflix documentary, Tony Robbins, I'm Not Your Guru.
Yeah.
Have you not seen that?
No.
Fantastic documentary.
Yeah, he's a cheerleader.
He changes lives.
So do cheerleaders.
You shut your mouth about Tony Robbins, Phil. But great book. He has so many great, so much great advice on anti-inflammation and the tools that are out there available. He talks extensively about stem cells and how they benefited him, and not your autologous stem cells where they take them from your fat or your bone marrow, but the placental and cord blood. So placental stem cells
from like babies
placentas. Yes. And they can synthesize those. So he wrecked his shoulder, and they said he needed surgery. It was like completely wrecked his shoulder, and and went in, and he couldn't even raise his arm. And within 2 days of the placental stem cells was fully back and pain free and had range of motion. So pretty incredible stuff what it does in a really short amount of time. But obviously those treatments right now, they're expensive, but they're going to come down in price, especially, FDA's looking at them, and
sounds like he's a vampire.
I'm sure he drinks child's blood. Yeah.
That's basically what I'm hearing. When you
Yeah.
say a placenta.
Yeah,
placenta shot into your arm.
Did you ever see that South Park with Christopher Reeves on it?
Oh, maybe
He
I
was
did.
just taking the babies,
Yeah, I think I
the
did.
babies,
Yeah.
sucking the life out of him. And every time he could get a little closer to standing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is, folks. And
That's what I'm
happy to do it. But no, great book. And if you just want to know what's out there, it's extensive on what is really out there for that, a bunch of different stuff with regards to stem cells, CRISPR. CRISPR's the gene editing tool.
Of course.
Yeah. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's crazy technology. Basically, with CRISPR, they're going to be able to cure any known genetic diseases because they can go in and change your genetic code. Crazy and scary.
Yeah.
Both. Transhumanism. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. How do we get on it? Oh, just recovery stuff.
Your physical limitations.
Yeah.
You haven't really talked about what you were going to do to fix or try to address any of it. You just kind of said
No,
that
I'm
you
just going
have
to
them.
talk about it.
Okay.
Well, I did say what I was doing to fix it. Doing the back stretches, those, that's going to help with my flexibility and my terribly inflexible back.
Okay.
You're
just leaving it there.
Because I don't know. I mean, what else can I say? I've already did the 1 to 2 times on the drill on the wall to try to do the barambolas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I can't get it after that, then it seems kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. What if you do that like all the time though? Until you're good at
It's
it.
absurd.
What if you got good at it?
That's
Figured out how to do it.
I can't. There's no way.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're not much of a day leave guy anyway.
You shut your mouth.
Yeah. See?
Love daily. So what you're saying is I should probably
No, what
put
I'm
a little
saying
more
is
time and
I have
energy in it?
never in my life hit a sweep from De La Riva, but I'm now going to dedicate all of my time to figuring out the berimbolo only
Good move.
so that I can do it before you.
You already can do it before me. I don't know what you mean.
But I mean live.
It's going to take a little more work.
That one's going to take a lot of work. But it's now my main focus.
I
is
feel
being
like
able to do
it's
that
going to be
before you.
bad for your back and neck health.
Worth it. I have been working on the other recoveries. That's not really inverting so much, but like I was watching one of the Marcelo videos where he blocks the close arm, he does his sit-up escapes. Mm-hmm. But he blocked the other arm on one of them to like kind of hip out and throw the butt in the face, so you kind of get the hips up recovery.
Gary Tonin just did one on that too. Exact same thing.
Okay. So that like kind of that recovery, I'm up on my neck a little bit, but not really
Not
the same.
much. Yeah.
And so that's one I'm playing with since seeing that. And then funny enough, John showed one of the kids that yesterday too. The same, like, when you get your guard pass, you kind of move away, bring your hips up and recover over.
The only bad part about the one with the far arm and doing that is what Gary Tonin said was you momentarily expose your back. But if you've got that arm out there, you shouldn't be able to take the back. Mm-hmm. So that was the only downfall of that one.
Yeah. I just started playing with it. There was another one he did that I thought was interesting, but I have to find it again to rewatch it because careful. So from side control, he reached with that inside leg basically to extend the leg down, which usually you don't want to do because you can like get your hip like twisted, but he like extends it so he can reach over and insert the butterfly hook right over. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to rewatch it.
I've seen that. Yeah,
I've tried that a few times, and I know there's a risk there reaching that inside leg in because like if somebody like switches their hips, they can hurt me. So I've played with it a few times, and I don't really feel like I'm missing something. So I got to refine that one, check that out again because
Good luck. If you search Marcelo Garcia and butterfly, there's a million video.
Yeah. It should be in the history somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. I've been watching a lot of the guard recovery stuff too. I think that's a place for development always. You know.
Didn't Gordon put out a DVD? Is that in your NFT?
Just recently.
Did you do that thing? Did you buy it?
No, I didn't buy the NFT. Although now it's a lot cheaper. Crypto is tank.
Yeah.
Whew. Terrible.
Yeah, those numbers are low.
Yeah.
Very low.
Just remember, folks, you're not losing money unless you cash out. That's what I got to tell myself. You know what time it is right now, Phil? Time of the year?
Spring.
Promotions time, right?
Before we get into any of that nonsense, how much time do we have? I want to see something.
I don't know. We're on 30 minutes in.
Okay. Let me see you, because this blew my mind. It's been a couple weeks now, but we haven't done a podcast. Let me see you do a leg circle real quick, like a leg pummeling. Let me see how you do it.
Right here on the wood floor?
On the wood floors, yeah. You moved it.
Okay. I'll do it.
Gotta take your shoes off.
You're going to have to take the audience through this, Phil.
Take the shoes.
Where's the audience?
Yeah, so he's on his back. He's doing good. So
The
that
whole point of leg circles is your hips.
he said the other day, he goes, flex your feet.
I think I do. Yeah, I think.
You definitely don't, because now you're moving super weird.
Yeah, no, I don't. Flex your feet.
He said that in one of the classes, and I was like, oh. And I went to do it, and I was like, no, I feel weird. So I've just had little floppy feet this whole time. Just like, as I kind of circle around and do this. So I don't know why I've never heard him say that before.
I haven't either.
Or since. But he was like, yeah, flex your feet while you're doing this.
Maybe he just wants you to practice jujitsu feet.
I don't know. But it made me move the hip a little bit too, like a little differently. I thought that was weird.
For those people, they're called egg beaters or leg circles.
Leg pummeling.
Leg pummeling. The point of that is not to just move your legs in a circle. The point of that is actually to open your hips up. So to move your hips as well. And
then they did the Mount Escape Wednesday night, like the hip escape, like the big bridge and the shrimp. And man, I just suck at that. And it's just funny how hard
you suck at that. That was on a purple belt list. We all sucked at it.
Like the super basic bridge shrimp and the leg circles. You know, they kind of get brought back in front of my face. I'm like, still not very good at those.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's always funny to see.
It takes a long time.
Yeah. I felt like I was getting better. And then he watches me do it. I'm like, stop looking at me.
Self-conscious about it.
Yeah.
He was so disappointed in us yesterday with the Barambolos. I mean, I was like, whenever I left, I was like, I'm sorry you had to witness that.
Long class.
For the whole time. That was awful. I know. He just laughed and was like, okay, you know. But I'm sure I could see the disappointment on his face.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. The one drill, like circling around in a circle, was pretty tricky.
That was, you actually did really well. So just for everyone out there, you
good luck.
There's no good luck. It's going to happen.
Are you describing it?
I'm great at describing stuff.
I can't wait.
You know that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So your partner is standing with their legs semi-wide apart, and you start in almost like you'd start with the wrestle up position to the side of the person standing. This is going well, Phil. It's going well. And then you dive your arm down under the leg the near leg, and then your other arm goes to the far leg, and you basically do a Granby roll in and switch your feet to go in between their legs and out of their legs, and then you end up on the other side of the leg, and then you go back and do the same thing over and over. I think that was a perfect description.
I think anybody who heard that would be able to just do it.
Yeah, 100%. Except me, because I can't do it.
Because of the physical limitations.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. Yes.
Why don't you go back to the Stretch Labs place? The rules probably changed.
Yeah, I don't care.
No. I should find another place.
I might.
Didn't you used to do yoga like once a week, twice ever?
No, I used to do it every week. Yeah. No, I did yoga for like 6 months straight. Like at least once a week. The hot yoga.
Yeah.
Vinyasa.
Why don't you do that again?
Probably should. Just when? When do you find the time? Like I train 5, sometimes 6 days a week.
Yeah, but what if you trained 4 or 5 times a week and could berimbolo?
No, it doesn't matter. I'm saving my neck and back by not berimbolo.
For what, when you're 60?
That's all I would ever do. You realize that, right? If I could do it, that's all I would do.
Yeah, but like at
That's
a certain point, you have to realize,
That would be my game, 100%. That's all I would do.
like, what are you saving it for?
I'm 51. I want to be able to do this when I'm 80.
That's pretty soon. Like,
It
your
is pretty
neck
soon.
can put up with that much berimbolos.
No.
Yeah, it can. You have
No,
a strong
it
neck.
can't.
Yeah, it's got to carry that big old head. It's a pretty strong neck. I think you'll be fine.
If I do this, I know the rabbit hole I'm going down on this berimbolo stuff, and I don't want to go there. I mean, I want to really bad, but I don't want to.
What if you do it and then you're just like immediately bored of it? Like, you're like, oh,
No
I
way.
just spun underneath him and took his
Can't.
back. Not even that cool.
Can't be.
Not even that cool.
Can't be bored. Nope.
So 4 or 5 days a week, and then you can do a berimbolo in 2 months? I don't know.
Why don't I just practice the stuff I need to practice?
Because you don't want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe
I mean,
through
that's
a
what
hot-
it comes down to.
A hot yoga elaborate like side plan, you know, you could just do it anyway.
Yeah.
What do you like after rolling? Can you get your feet on the floor over your head like when you're all warmed
No.
up? Because I'm much more flexible afterwards. Obviously.
I am too, but I still, and I can get closer, but I still can't. And by the way, folks, whenever we're talking about like Granby rolling, to be able to keep your feet on the floor throughout the Granby roll, like Phil can do that, and a lot of other people can do that. I can't do it. I've tried, and I can't do it.
Yeah, I used to get stacked a lot.
I know.
think that just helped me
Oh yeah, flexibility.
like
Yeah,
stretch out my back. I'm pretty sure that was how that
I'm
happened.
sure.
Because that's kind of the
Whether you
position.
wanted it or not.
Yeah. A lot of assistance in the stretching.
Yeah, that's. Well, I mean, you're just gonna have to make me do it every time. I mean, because I'm not if left to my own devices, I won't.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to make me.
What have you been doing recently when you're training anyway? Like, what are you playing with?
Well, really recently, I've been doing a lot of the daily back take stuff that I've been off of for a little while.
Like turning and circling the leg in
Yeah.
and holding the belt.
Yep. Yeah. I am getting better at that. It's super useful. A lot of differing guard retention stuff that I've been working
Is that why
on.
you've been getting past a lot? You playing with different stuff?
Yeah. I'm trying to, you know, and it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, no, I mean that always butterfly stuff. I love that.
Man, a lot of people were figuring out the dummy sweep. I was watching Marcelo again, and he really like spread when he did it. You know, and
Oh, that makes sense.
Like that, and that's
to
kind of
kick out.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Gordon was saying, where he's like wants one stiff and he wants to like kind of pull with one.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to play with like almost like
Dude, you
kinda
got me with
spreading
that
that.
yesterday. That was,
that was funny. Yeah.
That was, yeah. No, it's
But a lot of people are like, it works better in that situation. Like, because I can't really start off with it anymore. Because like too many people are
they
now,
know. Yeah.
like when they're walking up to me to look for that.
Yeah.
But like if the situation is more like in the middle of something else, that's when I'm still having a little bit. But I'm really trying to focus because he was like, Marcelo was like kicking his legs out to kind of remove the base, right? Like at the same time.
Well, I mean,
pushing.
then it's like you don't have to shove that much, right? It's just you put your hands on them if you're kicking out, right? Instead of really pushing. If for those out there, the technical term is double quichi or dummy sweep. Whenever you're in sitting guard, the person comes in, put both of your feet inside their ankles and push on their waist, and they go down. You get on top. So really good sweep.
That and catching people's heads here for me lately. Because I've been doing a lot of nogi. Just, I think it's more fun.
It is.
Like, so instead of just having it on the side, and I really had spent a lot of time focusing on like getting the head to the mat. Lately, I've just been catching it like against the back of the head on my chest. Even like that 10-finger one, same kind of like idea. Yeah. It's weird. Like people keep calling it the Philippine now. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. It's weird. Just many people saying that lately. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's catching on. It's catching on.
Definitely going to catch on for sure. For sure. The Philippine. I love it. Yeah, no, I mean, I've just been enjoying it. I've been enjoying not thinking about much and just training, I mean, I guess I should probably.
Well, I was just asking like what like not for any specific reason or just like if you had, because I haven't really been watching any like instructional stuff much lately at all. Just a couple Marcelo videos after I was talking to Michael about who he should watch because of whatever what is his name, Trey Pace, when he said, find somebody like that's your body type and watch their stuff and kind of see what they like to do. So I was saying Marcelo's similar, and I've always liked watching his stuff. Like I tried to watch Mikey's stuff because he's even smaller than I am, but like in the format that he does it for the fanatic stuff, it's horrendous.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's just way too detailed.
I don't want to watch any of his like system stuff right now. I want to watch him maybe just show one or two things.
Yeah. He won't do that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, he's got some stuff on Flow that's simple, like that he's done like a little 2-minute.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
clips or whatever.
It was like a little 2-minute thing of him and Dean Lister with that like footlock thing I did to you that time.
That's right.
Because like he kept it really short, because like what I got from him was like that crab ride stuff or whatever. So it's like all new and it's just way too much. And it's like, I need a super dumb version right now to like kind of figure it out. And then like, maybe once I get it figured out, you can give me some more stuff to like work on. But like,
yeah, see, that's not what the instructions are good for, right?
I
know. You come back to, and you just gotta, like, you've got to be your own content editor. Like, you just gotta fast forward through that shit and get the basics of what it is first.
Yeah,
because it's just too. I mean, it's like the Gordon Ryan stuff. I mean, it's just too much to get.
Well, that one was good because we went through it together, and we did this a few times, and we should probably do it again at some point. But
yeah.
When we go through it and then like watch and drill, it's different because I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But when I just watch and I'm like, that's it. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow at 7. Like that's never going to happen.
Never going to happen.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of stuff anyway. So I haven't had a super intentional focus really lately other than just trying to play with no-gi stuff.
Yeah.
It's because I don't get to do it as much, so I just started doing it at open mat, and it's fun.
Yeah, no, I agree. I love the no-gi. What I was saying is it's promotion time of the season. Not going to keep this really short because promotions, if you're doing jiu-jitsu for promotions, you're doing it for the wrong reason. And so just be happy for those that are promoted if you're not promoted. And, whether you get a stripe or a belt or not, You know, it's a day of celebration for the team, and be happy for those that are promoted. So that, you know, I'll leave that there. Any other thoughts on that, Phil?
Nope.
Agreed. Belts don't matter. You're going to spend most of your time in jiu-jitsu at one. So that's it. Also, we've ordered. Well, has James told us when we're going to get them in? The rash guards?
No. I don't know.
Or is the Brazilian say hash guards?
Did they say that?
Hash guards. Yes.
Did you see Orlando might not be able to go?
Huh?
You see Orlando might not be able to go to Origin? It was sold out.
Why not?
It was sold out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't believe they're not going to make him an instructor, man. They're always using him.
Yeah. He said he was reaching out to somebody.
Good.
So you showed me a really cool armbar from Guard last year, and I don't have a video of it, but I took a video. So maybe it's on your phone.
Oh, I bet
but
it is.
But it was just like it was very
take it. I do have that one.
Yeah, because like you go for one arm, but you're really going for the other arm.
Yeah.
You know, so he kind of like just does a little switch from the guard. Mm-hmm. And it was so simple. And I was looking through all my phone because somebody else did something really similar. I think
Laborio.
it was. No, I think it was Brent did it to me. And then it reminded me of that.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, let me see what that was, because he showed me and it was simple and I wanted to find it, but I can't.
Okay. Well, I think I have it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
that just crossed my mind that you might have it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I think I remember exactly the one you're talking about. Mm-hmm. And I think it was my phone. It's a bummer. Jack's not going to be there this year either. I mean, I'm kind of glad of that, but you know.
Yeah, he just talks, you know, he doesn't drill. He just talks and talks and talks and distracts me the whole time. So.
He does. Anyway, Philly, tell the folks out there, if they choose to support us, how they can do so.
Share the podcast. You can place your order for eggs on the website.
$5 a dozen. Philly's fresh.
And we'll see you next time.
Amen. And if you're not doing something to make yourself better each and every day, get out there and do it. Phil and I choose jiu-jitsu. We hope you do too.
I'm about to feed him to the sharks right now. Get him hype right now. Yeah. You know the ground is up. Yeah. Everybody that trains, you know the game. Yeah. So let's get it. Slap it up, bump it, and roll. Hey. Yeah, that's the way that it goes. Ain't no better way to better yourself in this game. You're feeling the growth. That's time on the mat. We put in the work. Believe it ain't easy, I know. But we train for the love of the game, the love of the art. Now slap it up, bump it, let's roll.